What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway right. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Wow, but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Bogaerts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a pop-up now. Bell is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Gary Sanchez. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. Minnesota hitter Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
1-2. Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Josh Bell the next to hit. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that will bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bell is off at first with 2 away. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting at a .342 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Max Muncy will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way to first. Bell brings it in. 1 there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kelly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
The bat, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 offering, and this one gets away, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home in tight ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. From the stretch, the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike. Braun is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
3-1 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries the curveball, but it's high, and that's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in, Juan Soto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-2. Here it is. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 1 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ozuna, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 home. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Scooped up. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, number 18. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez goes to get it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The next twin up, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This one's blooped down toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Joey Gallo now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bell at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Carson Kelly would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins leave the bases loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon will start things out in their half of
Leading
the
off
sixth
for the
as they look to
Dodgers,
shake things up
the
here
second
for a
baseman,
lineup that, quite frankly,
Anthony
has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Rendon, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman,
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You take a look at the numbers up at this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
In now, Max Muncy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Arenado on second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The set. And the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's 3-1 LA. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Kevin Newman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 52, Pedro Baez. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 11, Brett Gardner.
In now, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that low.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Grounded up and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get it out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And the runner will get back standing. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Muncy is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, the Eugenio starts. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Suarez, left field and carrying well. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in safely to third as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Up next to the Twins.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up. Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The set and the 2-1 fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Juan Soto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Second and third, 2 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
The pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Gardner A native of South Carolina. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Yep, that ball went out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So the batting order turns over now.